When the girl passed through security, the alarm suddenly went off. She immediately placed her suitcase on the ground. The security guard used all his strength to lift the suitcase, but it did not move. Seeing this, a policeman prepared to try himself, but as soon as he put his weight on it, he stumbled and fell to the ground. Embarrassed, he had no choice but to ask the girl to open the suitcase herself. With one hand, the girl lifted the suitcase effortlessly. The security staff immediately became alert, ready to react. When the girl opened the suitcase, everyone was shocked. The suitcase was filled with numerous knives. It turned out that the girl was the heiress of the 99th generation of a family of prophets. She was born with the family curse. Her grandfather had arranged a marriage for her. Because of this, her fiancé possessed an extremely powerful aura of luck. Only by marrying him could the girl break the curse. Before he died, her grandfather had prepared everything and told her to descend from the mountain to find her fiancé and honor the engagement. Meanwhile, the CEO's private jet was already waiting on runway number 1. Having received a call from his father, he was preparing to return and see his fiancée. When he arrived in the hall, he saw the girl stopped by security. She was being held back because she carried knives and other forbidden objects. She then pulled out a pair of scissors from her backpack. She explained to the security officers that the scissors were blunt and could not cut anyone. But according to civil aviation safety rules, even blunt scissors cannot be taken on board an airplane. Having no other choice, she had to entrust the scissors to someone else for safekeeping. Seeing the CEO nearby, with a strong aura of luck, she cast a spell to shrink the large scissors into a small pair. She asked the CEO if he could keep them for her and offered in exchange to make a prophecy for him. She told him that within 3 days, he would have a happy marriage. Although she could foresee the future of others, she did not expect that the CEO's bride would actually be herself. After this incident, the CEO realized that the girl was the wife his father had chosen for him. Shortly after, the girl exited the plane. At the same time, the police arrested a suspect at the airport. Coincidentally, the alarm went off again when the girl passed through security. The police questioned her. She told them that the fugitive was about to escape and was carrying a deadly weapon. The police passed along the information she provided to their superiors, which finally cleared their suspicions about her. Soon after, the CEO sent his younger brother to the airport specifically to pick her up and bring her home. In the car, the girl immediately sensed a demonic aura emanating from the younger brother. She suggested he buy a knife so that she could make a prophecy for him. The younger brother thought the girl was a fraud and refused. While he wasn't paying attention, the girl slipped a talisman into his pocket. When they arrived at the villa, the CEO's parents warmly welcomed the girl. They remembered the kindness her grandfather had shown their family years earlier. It was thanks to his guidance that their family had achieved its current success. The chairman had long remembered this debt of gratitude and hoped that the girl would soon register her marriage with his son. The girl explained that her descent from the mountain was not only to honor her engagement, but also to complete a mission entrusted by her family. Today's world was filled with too many demons and monsters harming the people. As the heiress of a family of prophets, she could not just sit idly by. The chairman's wife was very surprised to hear this. The girl prophesied that after 10 p.m. tonight, if the younger brother touched the red sports car, he would suffer a bloody catastrophe and could be left with a permanent leg injury. Just as she finished speaking, a servant announced that the younger brother had already left driving a red sports car. The mother was extremely worried and wanted to call her youngest son immediately. The girl said that she had already slipped a talisman into the younger brother's pocket. This time, it was only a low-level demonic aura attaching itself to an ordinary person. Even if it manifested as a malicious spirit, without the aura of luck from someone, it could not do much. At that moment, the CEO returned home. The girl had not expected that the fiancé she had been promised was actually the CEO himself.